Hey everybody, this is Dave Gleason from Athletic Revolution, just south of Boston, Massachusetts. A little blog post for you on the IYCA blog. A lot of times I get asked, how did you start your own business? Something I really want to do, and believe me, that was me just almost 7 short years ago now. So there's a few things that I just wanted, maybe 3 tips I could give you. Maybe that would help you out as you start to navigate that, or if you're in the middle of navigating that in the process of your career and in your life. The first tip that I have for you is the word passion. If working with kids 6 to 18 years old is like, it's inside of you, it's what would wake you up in the morning, it's what keeps you up at night because it just drives you, it's what you want to do when you're not with your family or your loved ones or your friends, then you should definitely consider opening your own business. Conversely, if that's not it, if it's like, yeah, I think it'd be a great way to make some extra money, or yeah, I think I could do well at that, or it could be a good money maker. Youth sports seems to be a huge thing these days. I don't know, man, it might not be for you. And I'm not trying to disqualify anyone here. I'm just saying that you really need to think about what's inside. There's tons of ways to make money in this world. Do what you're passionate about. And if your passion is working with kids anywhere within 6 to 18 years old, maybe it's 10 to 13 year olds, maybe it's middle school kids, maybe it's high school kids, whatever it is for you, use that to drive you, because I can give you this little piece of, not even advice, just experience. There's gonna be road bumps. Your passion will carry you through everything. And there'll be road bumps, they won't be mountains. You won't view them that way because your passion is what will drive you day in and day out, okay? So start with passion. Secondly, you've got to educate yourself. I mean, you're in the right spot if you found the IYCA website and you found the blog. Great place to start. It's where I started. I had a lot of other certifications in my past. I had a degree, but when I knew I wanted to flip my career upside down about 8 years ago, I just started to dig in, and I dug in with the only company that I could find that was dedicated to pediatric fitness or in sports performance. So youth fitness, youth sports performance training, that's all the IYCA did. It's all that it does, so it's like I have to start there. So educate yourself. There's so many resources, and continue to educate yourself. I'm still learning. There's so many of my peers and mentors that I'm learning from daily and weekly. It's an ongoing process, so educate yourself. Lastly, like, how do you open the doors? Get out in your community and share your passion. And that's the thing. You don't even have to so much share your knowledge, like you're educating yourself, you're becoming the go-to person, the expert in your community, but share your passion, because that's what people will cling to. That's what will get people to want to know more about you and what you do. They don't care about really how much you know until they know how much you care. You've probably heard that. It's like a sales phrase we use all the time now, but it's so true. Let them know that you truly care about the kids in your community and you want to give back by providing services that will last a lifetime. You're going to provide skills for sport and life, and man, it's unbelievable what happens. So how do you do that? This is what we did, and it worked for us, so I know it's worked for others. I want you to go to every single community-based meeting in your area, town-based meeting, city-based meeting, that deals with kids. So not just your youth soccer program, your youth baseball program. Those are super important. Go to a PTA or a PTO meeting. If you're a guy, I'll tell you what, you show up at one of those, heads are turning, because there's no guys there, there's no dads, it's all moms trying to figure out how to raise money to support the schools and support the teachers, so the teachers can come in with requests to say, I need supplies, or I want to run this program and I need $500. They're going to ask you, who are you and why are you here? Even if you don't have kids, show up, tell them how excited about what you're going to be doing is to you. You don't even have to go into what it is. Let your passion come out and let them know you're there to help. how can I help you? You don't know until you go there and think about, or not even think about, listen to what they're talking about. What are their challenges? What are they trying to raise funds for? You might have ideas to help them out, who knows? Obscure things like we found, it was called the Pembroke Community Youth Alliance. This was a group of committed and concerned high school parents that were trying to figure out ways to help their high school kids make better decisions and make kids in our community make better decisions. How cool is that? So we found that on, my wife found it, so I don't even know how we found it, but we just researched. We were researching Facebook and our local papers. She found that one. We showed up, and it was this great group of about 30 parents. There was a high school principal there. Hey, who are you guys? Well, we do have young kids, so this is really important down the road, but we're really excited. We're gonna be opening this place called Athletic Revolution. We gave them like our 30-second commercial. They got to see our passion, and we said these words. We're just trying to go to these meetings and meet folks and see how we can help the community. Bam. What happens is after those meetings you get phone calls, or directly after the meetings you get parents or people coming up to you, other volunteers saying, I want to know more about what are you going to be doing? Because what happens is you'll create such a buzz in your town. If you're going through any type of build out, or you have to wait for your building or the space to be ready to run your programs in, you're gonna have people knocking down the door, emailing you, when are you starting? What you talked about sounds so great. So, as you can tell a little bit, I get excited about it all over again, and it was almost 7 years ago, because it's still what we do. So, I mean, that's another lesson for you, I guess. If you're gonna open, that's a great way to open. We're always stepping out in the community. How can we give back? How can we help? How can we help you raise money? So now they're starting to come to us as well, which is great. So I could talk about this for hours. More than you sitting here listening to me ramble on, go out there and do it. If you're passionate about it and you're educating yourself, go out in your community and make it happen. We need more warriors, more people like you working with kids. We need people who care. Have a great day and be a game changer. We'll see you soon.